Okay, magandang umaga sa ating mga kasama sa media today. The Quadcom will turn over documents pertaining to this believed to be owned, procured, acquired by Chinese nationals. In the course of the investigation of the Committee on Public Accounts and the Committee on Dangerous Drugs, we have discovered that there are several Chinese personalities who acquired thousands of hectares of land in the province of Pampanga. And this was the result, these documents are the findings of the Committee on Public Accounts and the Committee on Dangerous Drugs, where corporations majority owned by Chinese, ang na-discover natin that acquired these properties. And now we will, the part of the recommendation of the committee, the Quad Committee, is to turn over these documents to the Office of the Solicitor General in order to conduct their own investigation for possible, for future proceedings. These properties. Malaki ho ang na-discover dito sa laki ng lupang nabili ng mga Chinese nationals, no? Na alam naman po natin that the Constitution prohibits foreign nationals from acquiring 100% ownership. As just to let the people know na ito ho ay trabaho ng Quadcom. At gusto naming i-emphasize na ang Quadcom ay walang politika kundi trabaho lamang. And that's why we're privileged to have with us today our representatives from the Office of the Solicitor General, Attorney Hermes Ocampo, the Assistant Solicitor General, Attorney Gilbert Medrano, the Assistant Solicitor General, Attorney Neil Lorenzo, the Senior State Prosecutor. So welcome and thank you for joining us here in this. Can we turn this over now? Sa gitna lang. Can you... Okay. Thank you. Thank you po. Kayo nang bahala dyan. Dapat marami makasuhan na dyan. Friends in the media. But before that, please allow me to acknowledge the presence of Congressman Rog Gutierrez, Congressman Paulo Ortega, my co-chair in the Quadcom, Congressman Dan Fernandez, and of course my co-chair, the chair of the Committee on Public Accounts, Congressman Caraps Paduano. So we will now entertain questions. You can ask questions. Yes, Tina?
Good morning po, sirs. Sir, can you mention prominent Chinese personalities na involved po dito sa mga documents na turn over po ninyo?
Okay, we will ask the chairman of the Committee on Public Accounts the names of the owners of these properties.
Good morning, everyone. Anyway, during the last year's hearing, lumabas na po yung is a Chinese citizen with being a passport holder of a Chinese, no, in the person of Jia Yang. And he was also involved in the sale of properties for Mexico, the LGU of Mexico, Pampanga, and also involved in the corporation, the Empire 999, the Sunflare, and Ayun, Mexico 999 and Empire 999 and Sunflare. Edita Yang involved in those corporations in which, well, in fact, he was cited in contempt. I think if my memory serves me right, that was November of last year pa. And until now, he is at large. And having transaction with the LGU of Mexico, Pampanga, particularly during the time of Mayor Tumang.
In addition also to the names mentioned by Congressman Paduano, a certain Willie Ong also have acquired hundreds, based on our records, we have 300 land titles registered under his name. And Mr. Willie Ong has likewise been identified as a Chinese national. So he organized a corporation called Empire 999, and there are also acquisitions under his name. So yan ang, and then
Estimate kung gaano ka laki yung halaga ng mga properties na nabili ng Chinese nationals.
As of now, we cannot yet, of course, the actual yung worth ng properties, no? But thousands of hectares po ang involved dito. And what is prominent is the corporations, no? That was owned by these Chinese nationals. Yung Empire 999 po, as I've said, Sunflare, at saka Empire 999 and Sunflare po.
In addition to that, para at least medyo klaro, kasi yung Empire 999, Realty Corporation, isang company lang yon. Consider mo yung pinag-uusapan ditong titles, almost 300 titles. Isang corporation. So meaning, marami pa tayong hindi na-discover ng mga corporations that are Chinese pretending to be Filipinos. So yun ang malaking trabaho na dapat nating asikasuhan, especially ang Filipinos, and owning and buying properties.
Sir, just a clarification. Chinese lang po ba? Walang mga Filipino officials na naging kasabwat nila para mabili yung mga property na yan? Diyan sa sinabit ninyong documents sa Solgen.
Hindi, katulad
Hello.
Ay, ikaw na, brother. Sige.
As I've said, particularly with the transaction between Edita Yang and the sale of property which is worth 79.5 million in Mexico, Pampanga, the person of interest involved here is the former mayor, Mayor Tumang, Tede Tumang. Alam po naman natin na he was already dismissed twice by the Office of the Ombudsman. So, kung Filipino po, lahat na mga properties that was sold to Mexico, Pampanga, kay Mayor Tede Tumang po, at saka yung mga some of the employees, particularly Roy Gomez, no, is involved and until now also at large. And doon po sa sale ng property with regards to the warehouse that where the shabu was discovered, doon po sa Mexico. So those are the Filipinos, which is in collusion with these Chinese nationals.
I think let me emphasize also, no, na ito sila ay nagpanggap ng mga Pilipino. Gumamit sila ng mga peke at mga spurious na mga dokumento na magpapatunay na sila ay mga Pilipino. Until after we have discovered na sila po ay mga Chinese nationals. Meron din po sila mga ginamit na mga dummies, no, na mga Filipino, apparently Filipino-Chinese. No, nandyan ho yan sa ating mga listahan. So makikita po natin na ito ay panlilin lang, no, sa atin, no, dahil talagang gumamit sila ng mga dokumentong
Sa PSA, saka doon sa local civil registrar. Very particular tayo doon. Dahil doon tayo, doon na lang, yun ang ginamit ng mga Chinese. Ang PSA, nag-relax sila doon sa requirements nila para sa birth certificate. Also doon sa mga local civil registrar. Kaya yun nga, sana itong ating pong Solicitor General have to look deeper doon sa problem ng PSA sa local civil registrar.
Sir. Ay.
of course, we'd like to acknowledge also the presence of our overall Vice Chair, Congressman Romy Akop. Good morning, Chairman. Yes, Mela.
Sir, tanong ko lang po, from the side of Office of the Solicitor General, ano pong masasabi nyo dito sa mga itinurn over na dokumento ng Quadcom at moving forward, ano po ba yung magiging proseso nyo rito?
Hindi pa po namin nakikita yung contents ng mga documents turned over to us now, pero may mga listahan po dito sa invitation ng mga honorable chairpersons ng Quadcom. Aaralin po namin to, pero initially po, ito po kasi yung mga possible na actions that may be filed by the OSG with the coordination of the pertinent government agencies, for example, sa civil forfeiture of the assets acquired of this Chinese through AMLA AMLAC, and ito rin for the reversion and or escheat proceedings to recover yung mga fraudulently acquired real estate by this Chinese. Pero ito po, aaralan namin mabuti kung ano yung real status of these lands now. Whether or not in the meantime, these lands have been transferred to qualified Filipino individuals or entities, in which case, jurisprudentially, if the real estate is still in the name of this Chinese, we will file the necessary actions, escheat or reversion. Then, kung eto po, pag nasa pangalan na to ng mga Filipino individuals, cured na po yan, pero subject po sa possible administrative or criminal actions sa mga involved, including mga government officials, if there's any.
Okay. Sir?
Yun lang.
Okay. Sir. May dalawang tanong lang po ako. No? Yung unang-una ay ilang mga bang paki-describe kung itong binabanggit po na mga lupain o property, pwede na bang makabuo ng isang munisipyo o lungsod sa laki ng mga property na pinag-uusapan po natin? Salamat po.
Ang aming estimate, thousands of hectares Itong nandito, we do not have the final figure, pero kung babasihan natin yung number ng titulo na na-acquire, no? Na ilipat sa pangalan ng